Heavenly Father, I come before you today with a heart full of gratitude for your incredible ability to transform evil into good. I thank you that no weapon formed against me can prosper, not because weapons won't be formed, but because you have the power to turn those very weapons into tools for my advancement and your glory. I acknowledge that there have been times in my life when people have intended to harm me. There have been moments when I faced betrayal, rejection, false accusations, and injustice. There have been seasons when it felt like the enemy was winning, when evil seemed to have the upper hand, when darkness appeared to be overcoming light. But today, I declare by faith that what they intended for harm, you intend for good. I believe that every attack against my life becomes an opportunity for you to demonstrate your power. I trust that every plot against my purpose becomes a platform for you to reveal your plan. I have confidence that every scheme to destroy me becomes a setup for you to develop me. Father, I pray for every person listening who has experienced betrayal by family members, friends, or colleagues. I ask that you would heal their hearts and help them see that those betrayals were not the end of their story, but the beginning of a greater chapter. Transform the pain of their rejection into the power of their resurrection. Turn their wounds into wisdom, their scars into strength, their losses into lessons that prepare them for victory. For those who have been falsely accused, I pray that you would vindicate them in due season. Let their character shine brighter because of the challenges they've faced. Use every false accusation to build authentic authority in their lives. Let every lie told about them become a foundation for the truth you want to establish through them. For those who have experienced financial betrayal, business partnerships that went wrong, or investments that were stolen, I ask that you would restore what was taken and multiply what was lost. Turn their financial setbacks into comebacks that exceed their original expectations. Use their experience with financial pain to give them wisdom for future financial gain. For those who have suffered relationship betrayals, broken marriages, or friendships that ended in hurt, I pray that you would heal their ability to trust again. Help them understand that the failure of human love doesn't disqualify them from divine love. Use their broken relationships to prepare them for the relationships you have ordained for their future. Turn their loneliness into wholeness, their heartbreak into heart strength. I specifically pray for those who have been betrayed by spiritual leaders, hurt by churches, or wounded in religious settings. Heal their faith and restore their trust in your body. Help them separate the actions of flawed humans from your perfect character. Use their spiritual wounds to give them spiritual wisdom that will help them minister to others who have been similarly hurt. For those facing opposition in their careers, workplace harassment, or professional sabotage, I ask that you would turn every closed door into direction toward the right door. Let every rejection become redirection toward their true calling. Use every workplace enemy to strengthen their work ethic and character. Transform every professional attack into advancement opportunity. Father, I pray for those who are walking through legal battles, court cases, or situations where justice seems delayed. I ask that you would fight for them in ways they cannot fight for themselves. Let truth prevail in every courtroom. Turn every legal challenge into a testimony of your faithfulness. Use every unjust situation to establish just outcomes that bring glory to your name. For those dealing with health challenges that seem to have come from nowhere, or health problems that were caused by the negligence or malice of others, I pray for complete healing and restoration. Turn their sickness into strength, their weakness into wellness, their medical battles into miracles that testify to your healing power. Lord, I ask that you would help each person listening to shift their perspective from victim mentality to victory mentality. Help them see that they are not prisoners of their past, but pioneers of their future. Teach them to focus not on what people took from them, but on what you are building in them. Help them understand that their greatest comeback is often preceded by their greatest setback. Give them the faith to trust your timing even when your plan takes longer than they expected. Help them remember that Joseph didn't become second in command overnight, but every year of waiting was developing him for the responsibility he would carry. Develop patience in them that doesn't just endure difficulty, but expects transformation. I pray that you would surround each person with people who will encourage their faith during seasons when transformation isn't yet visible. Send them Joseph-like friends who can interpret their dreams and remind them of their destiny when they're tempted to give up.